Good morning. Welcome to today. It is the end of March when I'm doing this. So when you're watching this, it's April 1st. Spring, spring, spring. I am so happy. I just want the winter to be over every single year and love spring. So I hope you're having a good spring. I know there's some places that have lots of snow and not good weather yet. Here where I live on Vancouver Island, we have a beautiful sunny day. The flowers are out, the trees are budding, so we have leaves on some of the trees, and it's just such a good time. I love the sun. Let's go. I have a couple beautiful cards and then a blessing. So the two cards I drew at the same time, pulled at the same time, are the Justice card and the Page of Wands. I love the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is all about freedom. So that's my thing. Justice and Page of Wands. So let's see what they have for us. So the Justice card, I love the affirmation. It says, I walk in alignment with my higher self. I walk in alignment with my higher self. This is what we want to do. Our higher self comes from a place of love. Our higher self sees everything from above, as in I see the full picture, the full story. There is no right or wrong. Someone is not choosing to hurt you. They're coming from a place of hurt themselves. They've been hurt. They're lashing out because of their trauma. And then you're interpreting it and taking it in because of your past experiences and trauma and what you're choosing for it to be about for you, right? So there's so many levels, but I want us to think, well, like as we are ascending and moving into these next stages of our life and of the universal consciousness and stuff, it's all about walking in alignment with your higher self. Like and some people ask if you're Christian or something, you may ask, probably not watching these, but what would God do? Right? That's exactly what this is. We're looking from a higher perspective. What would the higher version of myself do? What would the person do who's coming from a place of love? Sometimes, I don't know, when Mother Teresa was alive, people would say, what would Mother Teresa do? Right? Like compassion, love. There's no need to forgive. They're already forgiven. Things like that. Truth, wisdom, cause and effect, perspective, and accountability. That's all has to do with the Justice card. So truth and wisdom, right? We're looking for the real truth behind things, or choosing, am I believing in my truth, or is it someone else's truth that was told to me, that was said, this is the way it is? And we were all raised like that, telling us what to believe, what is right, what is wrong. We weren't really allowed to come up with our own conclusions. We were told. And now we're realizing, wow, some of the things I thought were correct or right were actually wrong. Some of the things that they said were good are actually bad. So, there's a lot of craziness going on right now. So it's about tapping in again into what is my truth? What is the real truth for me? Cause and effect. What I say affects what happens in my reality. What I say to a person affects what they say back to me and how they treat me. So looking at that cause and effect. Also perspective, again, like I said, coming from a higher perspective. And then accountability, which is so true. I am accountable for my actions. I am accountable for how others treat me. I am accountable for how I experience my life. I am accountable for what's happening in my life, because I created it in some shape or form. And I know that's triggering and hard to hear sometimes, but it is the actual truth. But it doesn't, of course, it means we can change it. And of course, we can say, I didn't realize I was creating that. Because we are human, right? We didn't realize maybe back then that our actions or thoughts or words or self-defeating thoughts would bring these people into our life or create something in our life. So it's okay. You can sit in, I can't see how I did that, and just sit in, wow, I guess I did that. I don't know why now. I don't know how, but it happened. So you can forgive it, let it go, or you can let it fester. It's all up to you, right? Learn from past experiences. Absolutely. That's what we are doing now. Whatever happened in the past, I see that happened, so now I'm choosing something different. You can sometimes see the lesson. Well, that was a lesson for me to learn to love myself more, to be more confident, to speak my truth, to speak up, to say no when I mean no, to say yes when I mean yes. Those are the lessons. And then the last thing is, well, not the last thing, motivation and intention. When we have an intention, I'm now choosing to, that helps us be motivated. If you have no intention, you're not planning anything, you're not hoping for anything, you're not choosing to change anything, you're not looking towards the future, you're just sitting in this, I feel helpless, there's nothing I can do, I guess I just have to put up with this. You will have no energy, you will have no motivation and no inspiration. But that's your choice, because you're not choosing to believe in something different in the future, or not choosing to see you can have something different. Faith, trust, and belief in yourself, higher power. I can, right? So those are things to work on then. If you're in that situation, you're like, well, this is my lesson then. My lesson is to choose to see something different for myself, to choose to know I am worthy of it, to choose to know it's possible for me. That's it, exactly. The Page of Wands. I love the Page of Wands. One of my favorite cards. Because I love change. I love freedom. I love the fun and play and the experience of life. And that's what this card kind of is. Creative beginnings. The affirmation for it is, as the dreamer of my dream, I ignite this flame. I ignite this flame. Spark, flame for a life you love, you want. Again, that motivates you, that gives you inspiration, that helps you to move towards it, right? And the voodoo, free spirit. Free spirit, enthusiasm for the situation, which isn't always easy. No, it's not. Sometimes we're doing things, we're in something, and it's like, I am not enthused about this. But of course, we need to be enthused about what we want in the future, what we are creating. This may not be the best thing for me, but I'm so excited for what I know I desire and want for my future. Okay. You may not have solid plans yet for your ideas. So when we get lots of flashes of inspiration about, I want to create this, I want to do this, oh my God, this is so, it's okay. We can let ourselves be brought down by, I don't have plans, how am I going to do it? The whole how. It's impossible. Stop it, right? It's okay if I don't know how yet. It's okay. Since I have this desire, since I know what I want, that means it's meant for me. I'm going to listen for opportunities, possibilities, be open to all of that for me. Ask for guidance, ask God, Source, Universe, trust my intuition, know that I am always led, that I'm always guided, that I will be directed, but I need to listen, be open, be positive, focus on the future, keep my vision alive, think the thoughts that I know I want to create in my life, which sometimes isn't easy, but it's, again, every day tuning into these videos too, where you're reminded you're a conscious creator. Let's do it, right? What does it say? Combined, these two cards combined means you are on the cusp of a new adventure or journey or venture. There's important decisions to make. Always consider all your options and take action in your life, because it is your life. Seize opportunities when they arrive and be proactive in creating the life you want. Take risks. It's all about change and decision making. You create, you choose, you change, you hold yourself accountable. Come from the place of love. Come from the higher perspective. Be in alignment with your higher self. Those are all things, of course, that we're striving for. They don't happen overnight, but we're moving towards that. Why not? Why stay stuck and feeling helpless, hopeless, unmotivated, and uninspired? That's not my choice. Okay, let's do a little blessing. So I want you to take a couple deep breaths, just breathing in and out, closing your eyes, hand on your heart. May the wisdom and guiding hand of the great gardener who works with unconditional love nurture the garden of my soul into magnificence. I dare to live creatively from my heart and thrive. I now call on unconditional love and ask for the blessings of the heart to be witnessed and sanctioned by the great universal creator, so that I may rise above small-mindedness and use the best of what human culture has to offer in service to love. Through my own free will, so be it. Love that. All right, we're just going to take a few deep breaths and relax into it. So I want you to inhale deeply, deeply. Inhale, lengthening through the spine for 4. Exhale for 6. And then bringing your energy down, right? Sinking down as you exhale, relaxing your shoulders, your face. Feel your whole body relax and release. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 6. Feeling the energy going down into the center of the earth. Then bringing that loving grounding earth energy up through your whole body. Inhaling for 4. Feel your back rise, your chest rise, and exhaling for 6. Releasing, relaxing, letting go. Inhale new, vibrant, love and light energy into your whole body as you inhale deeply, deeply, deeply into the heart. Bring it into the heart center. Then you're going to expand and exhale from the heart and let that beautiful love and light out into the world. And as you inhale, just imagine yourself attracting all you need, all you want, all you desire. Inhale deeply into your heart center. And as you exhale, you're going to ground that through your whole body, releasing, bringing in that beautiful love and light energy and grounding it and joining right down to the center of the earth. Deep, deep, deep into the center of the earth. Growing roots strong and wide, far and wide. You're stable, you're safe, you're guided, you're supported. It's time for you to create the life you love. All right, have an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you in the next video.